Alright guys, what is up everybody? It is Tuesday, August 8th, and I am sitting here ready to trade. So things I need to pay attention to today is the last earnings, the sector leaders daily. Breakouts should have big, heavy volume. I need to start anticipating the move more. I need to visualize the breakouts more. Pay attention to large wicks on the daily, because those are important support and resistance points, and they can tell you a lot about how a stock acts around that area. Don't fight the market, trade what the market gives you. Look for other people's stop losses on reversals. Make sure it looks like it can get a 1-to-1 risk reward. Watch for stocks failing at the VWAP on gap trades. If the trade is good, wait for the bars to close, take profits, limit risk, and protect your capital at all times. And Chinese internet stocks are hot right now. So I'm sitting here looking at cores as my main in play today. I was emailing Mike Bellafiore just yesterday, and we were talking about my trading plans, spreadsheet stats, and whatnot, and a little bit on how to be more aggressive. And one of the things that he was saying is on your strategies that have the best numbers for you, you should look to add 20% size on each of those. And if that works for the next couple weeks, then repeat the process again, add another 20%, and keep going with that. And that's how you kind of start at the same time, exposing you to more risk, but also you're taking advantage of your winners. That's where your strengths are. So my best trade is a gap and go trade. So for cores, we have a very nice gap and go setup right now. So it looks like I'm gonna have a risk of about 40 cents here, and if it ends up breaking this 44, it'll be even more. But hopefully it sticks around this area and it can't break it, so I can hop in on it right at the open. That's not what I want to see, but I'll be looking to take that's 100, I guess. Now it could be about 125 shares, risking 50 cents on that. So I mean, I'm only risking 60 bucks instead of 50 bucks. Course came out, really nice earnings. The only thing I'm really worried about here is that you can see it's coming up into these two pretty big resistance points right now, price level and a trend line. So we'll have to see how it reacts to that whenever the market opens. The other one I'm looking at, thankfully, is another clothing company. Again, Ralph Lauren upgraded, or not upgraded, good earnings. You can see it's running up again right towards the open here. It already filled this gap. And there was a small gap, but a gap nonetheless. And you see it's already busting out above that, so could probably see some more movement on this one too. The market is opening down a little bit as well, so that's not going to be too big of a help, but obviously overall market sentiment is definitely bullish, so one little small pullback day like this isn't going to be the end of the world. Other than these two, there's not really anything else that looks really good. I got a couple of down gappers that I'm looking at here, but again, nothing looks that great, so I'll definitely be paying attention to cores the most right now. So I didn't hold that at all, so but I'm not sure how big of a mover this is going to be right at the open, but I definitely want to get in at 44. I'll put my stop loss, I'll meet it right in the middle here, but do 55 instead of 50 and 60. So I'm doing 125, risking 45 cents. We got just a little bit here, so we'll see what happens right at the open. If it happens quick, I want to make sure I'm in it. I clicked the button way too early. I panicked. Alright, moving myself down. That was dumb. Volume's growing. I want to have it in just in case. Ralph Lauren pulling back a little bit, ESPR pulling back, Spies doing something. Really curious to see how it's going to treat these points up here. Alright, well this is turning into a gap, or just a regular gap trade now. So we failed to move higher. Let's see it bust out here. Oh wow. Oh well, stopped out. If it gets to this 44 though, I'm still gonna take this trade. It hasn't touched 44 quite yet. It's pulling back. Can't really make up its mind.
Bob.
Stock looks really good under 21 here. What do I got? 50-cent stop loss. Oh, it looks like there's a hidden buyer. Look at all that selling. That's ridiculous. Alright, we'll miss that. Cores ain't looking too good anymore. Let's see. Ralph Lauren above 87. Volume isn't spectacular, that's for sure. Should probably stay away. Yeah, cores broke down. Okay, well, I'm finishing the day, or starting the day, with a trade I shouldn't have even taken. I guess I panicked a little bit too much there and just hopped in, really, when I should not have hopped in. Volume is growing on this. Oh, now it's all over the place. Okay, turn it off. If I see anything else, I'll flip it back on. Okay, I'm gonna take this AA trade here. I'm hopping in 500 shares. Got in at 99. It's kind of nice. Stop loss below the 90 here. Risking 10 cents. Hoping to see a breakout here above 39. It looks like we got rid of all those sellers, but it looks like there's a hidden seller now. SPY's ripping up right now. So should be helping. It's an aluminum company, and aluminum is up right now. Same with the industry and the sector, so it's looking pretty good. Need 10 cents out of it. It's been trending up all day. Its daily looks good. Got a huge breakout volume here too. Definitely a good sign. Probably take a while to get that 10 cents though, with the as slow as this moves, because it has been moving. See, it's kind of got some resistance up here too. Alright, been up 3 cents at one point, but I haven't seen a pullback yet, so I don't want to make a trailing stop on it just yet. What am I doing? Yeah, good amount of sellers up here. I always like to see that. I'm making a move. Ah, come on. Come on. Saw it flash the 9 and then it pulled out. Huh, this says I got it at 99, this says I got it at 39. Must be like right in the middle or something. Alright, now I want to put in a trailing stop. Oh, it still hasn't pulled back yet.
JABL.
Hasn't done anything wrong. It's been following the EMA pretty well here. Same with the trend lines. Looks like this one's gonna be a lot more important. Kind of getting mixed up here. Don't trade my P&L. I can already feel myself wanting to take profits away, but if the trade hasn't done anything wrong, I should leave it alone.
JABL.
Whoa. Big pullback here. Lots of buyers though. Alright guys, I'm gonna be done for the day. I'm down $90 on the day. Today was definitely a expensive learning experience, to say the least. Well, really the only real trade that I wanted to take today was this AA. Where am I looking at here? Over 39 here. Wanted to take it long, was looking at it here. Broke out on good volume, however, the breakout didn't really move anywhere. I mean, you see the volume absolutely came in, but I was up to my profit target. It clipped the 9 cents once. I decided to hold out for more. Saw the volume, I liked it. What I didn't realize is that even though, yeah, the volume's amazing, the move also matters too. So if the move isn't really doing much, there's just volume coming in, well then you know that there's pretty much an equal amount of buyers and sellers. And obviously you always want to see more buyers. So what I should have done is move my stop loss, my trailing stop, and put it up to about 38.99 here. Instead, I let it run all the way against me. So I went from a really hitting my profit target to all the way down to hitting my stop loss, which is absolutely a huge no. That should never happen ever. So I mean, it's just a learning experience, I guess. Things I need to pay attention to for that is, unless the breakout is perfect, use a trailing stop. Don't waste your time on a trade that isn't perfect. It needs big volume and movement. And obviously the mistake early on the day here in the very beginning was cores. I was looking at it for the break of over 44 here. I mean, bell rang, saw it move, ended up freaking out. I panicked, I clicked the buy button, decided to hold. Shouldn't have even held, because you can see it never even touched 44 until much later in the day. And I mean, it took forever for it to really do anything. Now we're sitting up here at 45.5. So got off the phone with Merrit from SMB Capital for my mentoring session, and it was absolutely a huge help. I'm not going to go over any of those things now, but I'll probably go over some things tomorrow pre-market about things I need to focus on, new goals and whatnot, because there is certainly a lot to work on right now. So today's going to be a big day. Down 90, but I mean, not the end of the world. Just got to make sure I'm taking the best trades. And I know that I got a lot to work with now, so I'll be finding a lot more out tomorrow through my stats and data and everything, you know, figuring out where I really have an edge in the market. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow.